right, you guys, what's going on, Conscious Crew? It is your favorite breakdown commentator, CTV. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. This is an improv live, and I just got some feedback from my Patreon members. If you're not a part of the Patreon community, the link to Patreon is in the description box below. In that Patreon, we have, behind paywall dialogue. The notification system over there is super reliable, unlike YouTube, which sometimes you're going to get your notifications, sometimes you're not. But with Patreon, especially if you have the app, you will always get notified because I always post before I go live on the main platform. And they also send notifications to your email. So you get email alerts when you are signed up to Patreon. It's only $5 a month. And I've had my Patreon for about, 4 or 5 years now. And literally there's everything under the sun in there, girl, from tea and receipts and stories I've covered as far back as the William McRae days, girl. There's all type of interesting shit there because everything at Patreon stays on Patreon just like it does on YouTube, all right? So when you get in there, you can go through years worth of ish, girl, okay? I'm probably going to also clean up my Patreon sometime this week, etc., and organize the content better so that you guys can navigate Patreon easier. But I just went to Patreon because I felt like what I just discovered could be a teachable moment. And I'll get into my disclaimer after I get my intro done. And I'll fill you guys in on what's going on. But before we do so, please thumbs up the video. You guys know that thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, girl, you are literally doing the most significant thing you can do here, aside from Cash App the King, okay, by supporting the platform through liking, okay? So whether you are a part of the Replay Gang, or you are a Bush baby, or you're active in these streets right now in real time, please run your thumbs up until it's absolutely stuck. It don't cost you nothing. Also, shout out to all of the new subbies. Make sure that you guys have all of your notifications set to all. And last but not least, please share wherever you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Instagram, your MySpace, your Facebook, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you lay the light. No, the real loud live and in color. But no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, you guys, please thumbs up. Girl, you guys got y'all know I have no problem, honey, playing R. Kelly and Aaliyah's eldest daughter, Legina Ghost's acoustic version of 4-Page Letter, or Super Freaky Grandma, the remix remastered version. I will seize the kingdom by way of violence, baby. I don't give a fuck. Let me shout out to the guys who are all the way up. Hey, Tyrone. Hey, Deborah. What's going on? OG. Hey, Corinthia. Hey, Sexy 60. What's going on? Rubens T. Hey, Pangal. Hey, Dion. Hey, Juanita. What's going on? JH. Hey, Brown Sugar. Octavia. Jean. Hey, Boo. What's going on? Wendy. What's going on? Jose's point of view. Hey, Caitlin. Nikki. Arshawn. What's going on, y'all? I know this is late. Y'all, we had a great time last night. If y'all did not catch the live stream from last night, I think we was on for like 4 hours. It's the one titled Should Black Women Date the Bus Driver, Manosphere Drama, etc., girl. It was such a amazing show, girl. And y'all got to see witchcraft and the law of attraction and metaphysics literally happen in real time. You could not have made last night up, honey. Okay, it turned into a whole dating show. It was off the chain. So y'all need to check out last night's live stream. It was a key. It was a cackle, great dialogue, and we just had so much fucking fun, which is why I was not able to get my live that I planned to do today done, because you guys know I was supposed to come to you guys and do a breakdown of the Larry Lester situation. And I told you guys that it's a lot of moving parts when it comes to that situation. There's so much content that I really have had to organize it because obviously I was aware of all of this before social media ever became aware of it. And girl, there is so much that has happened. So giving you guys a very nuanced, fact-based breakdown has been something that I have been meticulous about and making sure that I organize, etc. Because unlike these other YouTube uploaders, girl, I'm an actual influencer and creator, and I take what I do extremely seriously. And I make sure that my presentation of things are well and cohesive so that everything is as matter of a fact. That particular video I have decided will more than likely be pre-recorded because it's just going to be too much to move through while I'm live. So you guys be expecting a watch page that'll probably be a premiere or it may be an upload. I don't know. You guys can decide if you guys want it to be a premiere. That way you guys can have access to a live chat and can communicate in real time with myself and all the other Conscious crew members and all the other people who are going to grift from all over, you know, social media to participate in the commentary and what's going on, or whether you guys prefer just, you know, a classic upload. But there won't be a live chat feature at all. It'll be all comment section. But it'll be pre-recorded because it'll just help me to better organize the information. All right. So, but because I was up all night with y'all, because we had went live yesterday, me and Tyrus went live about Wendy Williams. Then we came back live and just kicked it with y'all, turned it up. I went to bed super late. Then I had some meetings with some lawyers today. My lawyers are a Jew. They go to and I also had to send out some very serious emails, which took up a lot of time, and I was already on like 4 hours worth of sleep. So I ended up going to sleep after having a very long morning, waking back up, and then I was checking my emails, and it brought me here. So let's get into the things. What's going on, JD Loves? Hey. What's going on, Tracy? Hi. What's going on? Talk with William. Hey, boo. Hey, Libby. Hey, y'all. So what brings us here is I was checking my email and something just told me to check my damn spam, girl. It's always that spam folder. And I received a email from a content creator who you guys may be aware of because that individual has been on this platform, I think, 2 or 3 times last year. I have already broken down the origin story. I have already cleared that situation and gave you guys all of the receipts and laid that shit out once I had time to get up with his ass on the facts and not the narratives. And for those of you who did not and were not privy to that, you can check out that commentary because that was, I think, one of the last times that I actually spoke or directed any feedback or attention to him. And it's this video from 5 months ago titled CTV Debunks a Wide Hole Donut, Big Gums versus a Donut and the Receipts. Okay. This video is very receipt based, girl. And it just gives you everything that you need to know in order, you know, to be coherent and in alignment with the truth. I'm going to drop the link to that. You guys can copy and paste and watch that. After this particular live stream, I just dropped the hyperlink for that. All right. Now, this person has also been on my platform because at one point in time, we were acquaintances. Let me see here. All right. You guys may remember him on the platform when he was on about 10 months ago, almost a year ago. Okay. This is when he had a lot going on social media. He was in various beefs with various content creators who were dragging him, slandering him, making accusations regarding HIV and AIDS and all of this and all of that. And it was a lot going on, girl. And I met him in the interim of all of that drama. All right. So let me explain briefly because I've already been through this. You guys can check out commentary already done. To make a long story short, I met this particular YouTube uploader through Sherelle's World. Shout out to Sherelle's World. Okay. He had pulled up on one of her panels last year, and I had remembered him because he had the same background that I had, which was the multicolored brick background that I used to have. So after seeing him on Sherelle's World, it probably was about a week or two after that he then started popping up in my live chat. And, you know, he was very nice. He was very down to earth. He was very interactive and very social. He was having a good time. And then right after that live that I first saw him in of Minds, I had received a email. You guys can, once again, all the receipts are in the link that I just dropped, and it's in that video that I just referred to. In that email, he had expressed to me that he wanted to have a conversation with me because he had been in conflict with Sherelle's World and Perry, Sherelle's husband, who's also a content creator too. Shout out to Perry. And something had happened on her platform that he wanted to see if I could help to rectify because I was in relationship to Sherelle. Because he was a content creator, and you guys know that I'm very communal, I will share content creators out. I will help people to get to their 1K. I've helped a lot of these bitches to get to their monetization. You know, I am not insecure. I have no threat as it relates to other content creators. Because I know ain't no bitch better than me. So there's no reason for me not to be supportive of other content creators, all right? So because he was a content creator and he was seeking me out for help in a situation that seemed to have ultimately been a misunderstanding, I told him, okay, cool. So he gave me his phone number, all that shit. And I went and spoke to Sherelle. Sherelle initially was like, I really don't give a fuck because I don't even know this nigga, so who really cares? But if he cares this much, and off the strength of you asking me to just start over with him, sure. Okay, so Sherelle gave me the green light to tell him that it's okay. If he wanted to be in her chat, he could. If he wanted to, you know, Well, that then led to him deepening his association with me, which was mostly a bunch of trauma dumping. You know, talking to me about what he was going through with this person, that person, what they were doing. 99.9% of our conversations had to do with all of his drama and various beefs from Clubhouse to YouTube, etc. And I am not really a content creator who gets online for all of that. My particular niche and enjoyment comes from entertaining you guys, talking about hot topics, politics, God, spirituality, you know, doing all the things that we do. I'm not somebody who's interested in turning social media into the Middle East. Okay, this is not Palestine, bitch. So, you know, that's not what I do. And out of all the content creators that I am connected to, there's only a handful of them that I'm willing to actually support and stand with during adversity. Okay, that's not something that I just extend to everybody. I have to really be in a relationship and connection in a real substantive way for me to kind of take on other people's issues, problems, or for me to contribute my resources and skill set to a situation. So because I didn't know him like that, I was not really comfortable having him insert me in a lot of the stuff he had going on because I didn't know him that well. And it was hard to get to really know him and understand who he was as a person because so much of the conversation between us centered around everything he had going on the internet. There were a few discrepancies during our brief time as acquaintances, such as me having to check him about tagging me in stuff that had nothing to do with me regarding beef and posts he was making that were taking shots and taking aims at the other influencers he was in conflict with. I had to tell him, please stop adding me, stop inserting my name, stop using my name. I don't know, like, I don't want it to do with none of that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And behind the scenes, I've been telling you to not have nothing to do with that. So why the fuck are you even inserting my name? All right. But I let that go. Then his channel got copyright stricken up. He couldn't go live and he wanted to use my platform to speak to some of these narratives. So I allowed him on one time to speak to these HIV/AIDS allegations to clear all of that up. That live stream was cool. But then there was a second time he wanted to come on, and that was when the heat was heavy and his channel had gotten striked and he wanted and needed a microphone. At that particular time, because at that point I could see that this was drama filled and this wasn't what the fuck, what I was interested in. When he was asking me to bring him on to say this and say that, I was really slow to move my fucking feet because at this point I did not owe him shit. I did not fucking know him. And I thought this drama was like one off with him and these other creators. But when I seen that this was like perpetual, proverbial warring, I was like, yeah, I'm on my way out. I'm a tiptoe on out the sanctuary. But however, because he does not take no for an answer, he's very aggressive. He's very predatory. He's very persistent. He does not, and he has admitted all this, that he's very, 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 it's a word I want to use, but I'm not going to use it, girl. He's just very relentless, okay, when he wants something. It's almost like fatal attraction level. So I end up caving. And because I did not stick with my intuition, which told me to keep my ass moving, I end up doing that live. And there was a content creator who's in the chat right now named William Morrison, who ended up getting into conflict with this particular content creator. And there was a total misunderstanding on the other content creators' end. That really rubbed me the wrong way. And then there was another show that followed up where he was supposed to apologize to William Morris. And that ended up being a total shit show. He ended up just using the opportunity to further inflame the issues. And it was just a hot, shitty ass, ridiculous mess. And at the end of that particular live stream, I told him in front of everybody publicly that this is not working out for me. This is really pointless. It's aimless. And you are insufferable. And I'm good on this because I don't think that you really have been grateful for the virtue I have extended to you. And from that moment, I had separated myself. I ceased all communications, girl. I was not answering phone calls. I did not respond to text messages. I did not do anything. I went completely rogue, gray rock, ghosted, all the synonyms of the synonyms, girl. I was out, okay? The first few weeks of that, he continued to email me. He continued to text me. He would send me memes. He would send me links to content, which clearly was his attempt to read the room with me because he didn't know whether I was mad for right now and just frustrated and needed some time, or he didn't know whether I was done. So he spent the first month after I had went rogue just trying to send me stuff, trying to interact with me to see where it was. After he realized that I was never going to hit a reverse Uno, I was never going to parallel park, he then started going to his YouTube channel and just talking hella shit and making all type of outlandish, ridiculous narratives that nobody fucking believed. So I really didn't give a fuck about any of the things that he was saying over the course of the several months up till present day, because his credibility had already been shot. He had already been exposed as a liar, as a grifter, as a narcissist, as everything under the motherfucking sun, and just being a hot fucking mess. So the war was won as far as I was concerned. All right. And then there was one point last year where I was like, you know what? This is a teachable moment. I got time. Let me lay out and show people the hypocrisy here. Because he was at that point still going live telling his audience that, he the one who walked away. He the one who cut off the connection, that I had tried to buy nudes from him, etc. So then I had to show him the facts of his life. And I had to pull up the call log and the email and the text messages and just show everything for what it was. And people were shocked and appalled to know that this person was first and foremost just blatantly lying out of their face, and then had the audacity to be playing in their face with one narrative while the whole time they've been attempting to reconcile with me in real life and privately. Nonetheless, I've continued to stand my ground and have no relationship to this individual, make no contact, no direct contact, not respond, etc. About 2 months ago, probably around, I don't know whether it was around November, December, it was somewhere around that. He emailed me and I decided to block him. I was just tired of seeing him in my emails, and I just let it be what it was. Now, during the past few months of me not dealing with him, he has gone from talking shit to then making apology videos and taking those apology videos down, then talking more shit, then apologizing again, to talking more shit, apologizing again. So there's been all of that pussy popping. Well, I happen to be sitting around in my drawers, in my Versace robe, being a very powerful bitch. And I was creating a email for someone, and I happened to check my spam, and apparently on Google, if you block somebody, they no longer are entirely blocked. What happens instead is they just send the person's messages to your spam folder instead. So I'm scrolling through my spam, and I have 2 emails from him just 2 weeks ago, February the 3rd, 2-3 weeks ago. I'm going to show you what those emails read. And I did block out a little bit of his email, etc., for YouTube's sake. Let me pull this up on the screen, honey. All right, let me share. Let me blow myself down. So as you guys can see here, this is my spam folder. As you guys can see at the top, spam. You guys can see who this is. And you guys can see Google telling me why is this message hitting. It's because you've blocked the fuck out of this bitch. All right. You guys can see here that he sent me 2 emails an hour apart on February the 3rd of 2024. The first email reads, I called and apologized to Dr. J. I'm in a space where I can put the bullshit aside and have mature conversation. If you go off acting like I'm begging for your attention, cow tongue and shit, then that would be fucked up. I got rid of all moderators who paid me to be toxic and hate you. He sent that at 3:39. Okay, on a Saturday. He had nothing else to do but to obsess over the cane like the rest of these hoes do. Okay, I'm just a thing. Then an hour later, after he does not get a response, he emails me again at 4:36 p.m. And it reads, I was paid to fall out with you by former moderators. All right, all this is sent from his iPhone. So I'm looking at this because this was at the top of the month. This was 3 weeks ago. And why I cackled is because when V. Terrell Hill did his he was on his Vincent Spielberg shit and did his alleged expose on Larry. Guess who was in that comment section just a week or 2 ago? It was this content creator who, for whatever reason, inserted my name into a topic that had nothing to do with me. Because in V. Terrell Hill's Q&A live stream, which was a follow-up to his initial alleged expose, this content creator was in the chat asking about my sex life and if me and Larry are fucking and what is the dick giving and dot, right? Just once again, prioritizing me, prioritizing my name, prioritizing my likeness because I'm that bitch and always will be. And I live rent-free in all of these hoes' heads. What's going on, Denitria? So I was cackling seeing this email because I'm like, you couldn't even hold your mule for a week before you are jumping out of the window again. Again. You can't even hold your shit long enough to even make it at least appear to be sincere on your end, that you were interested in reconciliation, and as you said in the email, putting the bullshit aside, etc. Now, here's the gag. This person has been apologizing to me and doing posts and deletes and trying to have reconciliation moments privately and publicly since I have cut him off from the Garden of Eden and put 2 cherubim angels there to guard it in his absence. When I addressed him publicly, I said, I accept the apology. The problem is, you think that a apology and you admitting to lying and you admitting to me being right and is mutually exclusive with access. And that's something that a big chunk of the general public forgets, is that a sorry is not a reinstatement. A sorry is not a reinstallment. A sorry is not necessarily a reconciliation. A sorry is you repenting and acknowledging your flaws, your ills, and your error. It does not mean or suggest that there's going to be a connection, a association, a friendship, or whatever the fuck in its place. So, because you can see the time discrepancy here, I'm sent an email in the afternoon, and then he gives me an hour to respond and sees if he can bait me into communication with him an hour later by then sending me another email, blame shifting onto his moderators. And then I guess because a week or 2 goes by and I haven't responded at all, because I haven't responded directly or interacted or engaged him directly at all since cutting him off 6 months ago, he then decides to once again use his ego to find an opportunity to jump out of the window because he needs to convince himself that he's in control. It's not enough for him to sit in the energy of being rejected. So when V. Terrell Hill did his Q&A, he thought it was an opportunity to get back to what he does best publicly, which is saving face and grifting and trying to draw attention nobody is interested in giving to him, to himself. And the ego is a very interesting thing to me, because the pathology of this is, and I'm speaking as him now, I want to be in relationship to CTV. I realize I fucked up. Let me attempt to say I'm sorry and to extend an olive branch in hopes that we could restore something, because this bitch, in fact, has been nothing but good to me, and I always knew it. What I got mad at when it came to CTV is him resurrecting boundaries. And because I'm not somebody who can deal with being told no, I attempted to look at him telling me no and giving me limitations and putting me in a position to actually earn my friendship and the luxuries and amenities that come with being a friend to him in my lap. But because I'm also a narcissist and not used to actually working and having to earn anything, and I expect to be given everything, I'm just entitled to everything. I took him putting limitations, making me work for shit as a slight and as an insult. So then I got mad at him resurrecting boundaries. And I got upset at him having the fucking audacity to treat me, Mr. I'm too sexy for my shirt, I'm too sexy for my G-string, I'm too sexy for a condom. As putting me in the back of the line, because who tells Mr. I'm too sexy for a condom? No. I'm doing you a favor, bitch, by apologizing to you. I'm doing you a favor, bitch. By extending my raggedy friendship to you, and the audacity of you not to lean into that and to be accepting of that. So now, as a result of you having the audacity to be the confident one and to be the one that cut me off and to be the one to not validate me and to put me in a position to work for everything, I'm going to attempt to punish you by slandering you. So now let me go live and tell these people you ain't shit and tell these people how much you wanted me, because my fantasy in my head is that everybody wants me. Let me tell these folk that you were buying nudes from me. Let me tell these people you are a predator. But because I don't mean any of that shit and I'm the one secretly pressed and I need you and I like you, let me privately attempt to continue to bang on your door in hopes that you will let me in the house. But because I don't have the emotional intelligence to properly process any of the predicament I have put myself in with you, I need to continue to go live and talk to my audience, who will also enable and support my delusions that I'm telling myself in order to make myself feel better about being rejected, such as I ain't been rejected. I rejected that bitch. Such as I don't need her. I can do this without him. I don't because I just don't have the maturity to unpack, resolve, and properly amend anything. So when I don't get what I want, or when I'm incapable of properly processing, I act like an 8-year-old throwing a tantrum. And I go ballistic and punch holes in the wall and break my toys and slam doors and suck my teeth and roll my eyes and kick my fucking feet and flare my goddamn arms. Instead of just humbling myself, being at peace with what I want, which is you, and doing the right thing by taking responsibility for what I did and trusting time to resolve all things. But instead of that being the case, you know what he did? It's been an hour. It's been a week. Back to me being on my fucking bullshit to punish this bitch for not accepting an olive branch and continuing to separate himself and keep himself removed from me. Here's the really weird thing, is that if this individual, there was one opportunity and one opportunity only for he and I to have ended up okay, possibly even back acquaintances to some degree, maybe. And that was during the initial breakdown. If after I had decided to cut him off and I told him what I told him in front of all of y'all, which was that this ain't working out for me, I'm good, and then I meant that shit since, if he would have reached out to me, which he did, but he would have meant everything he said, which was, I'm sorry, I know I can be a lot to deal with, etc. And he would have taken responsibility for doing too much way too soon. And he just would have given me time to organically want to put up with him again. That could have happened. I can't promise that it would have happened. But if there was any opportunity, and if there was any path to get to that, it would have been just giving me time. Just taking responsibility and then giving me the fucking time to figure out what was what. And maybe in the interim of a few weeks or a few months or a year later, who fucking knows? But that was completely ruined because every time he publicly and privately caught himself apologizing, he went jumping out of the window as a result of not respecting my time. Clearly, what this uploader is after is not simply providing an apology to me. They want relationship to me because I've already accepted the 100th private and public apologies that have came and gone. I have already said publicly, I hear you, I accept it, and I'm not interested in being connected to you. And I said, what that can mean for you in terms of an expectation out of me is, we good. We're not connected, but we good. And because we good, you ain't got to worry about me. I don't talk about you. I don't refer to you. I don't injure you. You are a non-motherfucking factor in my reality. But that ain't what this person wants. This person is ready and wants an actual connection to me. And it's not going to happen. I have already said the best thing that you can do, sir, is believe all of the narratives you spin. Because my hope is that if you believe the shit that comes out of your mouth about me, that it will take away your desire to want to be connected to me. That's what my hope is that all of that shit you talk, that you actually convince your brain of its reality. So that then you can use what you have successfully convinced yourself of in your mind as a justification to stop trying to directly interact with me. The grace and space and opportunity for a possible reconciliation has came and gone. And unlike the rest of these weak ass bitches and niggas on the internet, I don't need none of you hoes, which is why I can terminate you bitches to the bone. I'm not lonely on the internet, so I don't have to fight with motherfuckers and then make up and fight again and make up and fight again and make up and fight again. And if you ever see a back and forth between me and another bitch, it's a bitch that I actually give a fuck about. But even that bitch, after enough rounds, will come to an absolute and permanent end. And I know that that's what everybody's used to in this space, including influencers, is that people will do the most to each other on this platform and then literally be made up an hour later and 2 weeks later. Bitch, that's not me. I don't got no friendship holes in my soul. I don't know where y'all play these dysfunctional games at, bitch, but that ain't the way that I live my life, publicly or privately. If I really fuck with somebody, I'm mature enough to understand that all relationships go through it. There's ups and there's fucking downs. So I don't mind going through up and downs with somebody that I actually love and care about. But if I grow to love and care about you, it's because, bitch, we connected in reality. Any bitch I'm associated with on the internet and don't have no real sentient substantive connection to only got one time and one time only with me. What you see me do with my friends, which they're entitled to have a humanity and they're entitled to their fair share of mistakes, is not the same thing that you can expect from me as a bitch I don't know and really ultimately have a relationship to via social media. Because this is supposed to be the easy part. And if we can't keep it copacetic, and this is really our only medium, this is really the core of our connection is here, then bitch, we can't keep it together at all. Because there's no reason why it should be this difficult to have a social media friend. This is supposed to be the easy shit. But I expect to go through it in real life with motherfuckers I'm connected to in real life. Ain't no bitch I know through a StreamYard link about to be a bitch I'm about to be going to it and through it with. It's not necessary. I'm an introvert on top of that. So I don't fuck with people to begin with. That's why y'all don't really see me socializing like that. Everybody who I fucking know have to come over here. Everybody who I have an internet relationship gotta be over here. I don't be pussy popping through the internet. That's why y'all don't be seeing me on panels. Y'all don't be seeing me in comment sections. Y'all know who I fuck with and how I fuck with them. And that's a minority of folk. I stay to myself. I stay in my own lane. I stay in my own motherfucking bubble where I prefer to be. Because I come here to really do one thing and one thing only. That's not to make friends. It's to make content. I'm a fabulous bitch. I pull people every time I step out the door. Bitch, this documentary that I've been recording for the past 6 months, you guys are going to see how people swallow me up, girl. Everywhere I go. I'm like a fucking celebrity everywhere I am. Just because of my aesthetics alone. My aesthetics alone grift and draw an audience. And an adoration. And a paparazzi. So I don't have to come here and put up with these bitches because I'm not in need of people. People are always at my door. People are always at the hem and entrance of my life. If I were to show you my fucking DMs right now and how many goddamn creators and viewers are pushing and pressing for a personal relationship to the king, y'all eyeballs will fall out of your fucking head. And I'm actually glad now that I'm an introvert because most of these people are dangerous as fuck. Crazy as hell, out of their minds, sociopathic, maniacal. There ain't no, why would I drop the link? If I wanted to talk to you, I would have emailed you back. Why would I want to drop the link? If I was interested in directly communicating with you, we would be on the phone. Why? That would defeat the purpose. What I'm asking you to do is for you to believe the shit that you say in your head so that you can move on. I have moved on since I told you goodbye 8 months ago. You can't seem to find it in yourself to just move along. I don't know why you want to be connected. I've already told you I accept the apology. I don't know why there needs to be interaction. I don't know why. For what? For what? For what? Let you tell it. I ain't shit. Let you tell it. I was praying on you. Let you tell it. You were selling me your ass pictures and your dick pictures. Let you tell it. So what the fuck we need to be connected for? I want you to believe that shit. So that you can go find you another StreamYard friend. I want you to believe it. See, I'm the bitch begging you to believe all that shit you say about me. I'm begging you to believe it. I'm begging you to make it your truth so that it can be reflected in your actions. You cannot bully me into a fucking relationship to you. You cannot fucking bully me into answering my phone, to responding to text messages. You're not going to be able to bully a bitch like me into proximity to you. I'm a 38-year-old scorpion bitch who does only what the fuck I want to do. And I don't be giving no fuck about how raggedy and how mad and how much hypertension you bitches manifest in y'all's bodies when I don't give y'all what y'all want. Be big mad. I understand though why y'all think that shit works, because it typically does. That's how y'all able to go in and out, 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 in and out with each other. And then y'all get to me and think I'm the same bitch. It's a no. Meek the Real says he loves you. That's the whole gag. This content creator, like, it was cool when it was cool. He could not get his own issues together. He couldn't get out of his own way. If he would have just apologized and just let me be, we probably could have been fine today. But that fucking boat has came and gone. And what the hell I look like at this point, having the audacity to remotely in any capacity associate with someone who have said the things you said about me. That's just not how this goes. So now you got to stay in op. You got to stay mad. Because what you keep asking for, sir, you're never going to get with the rest of them who are never going to get it. I know why all y'all want a relationship to me, because just 30 seconds with me was enough to realize that everything y'all ever wanted in a human being is actually available and tangible in the world. But because y'all raggedy as hell and don't have no interpersonal skills, don't have no social skills, don't have the fucking ability to maintain healthy relationship to anybody, you blow it. And then in an attempt to make things better, you in fact make shit hella fucking worse. And then you end up going out of the city limits into a space that you can't come back from. And then get mad and blame shift why that's the end result on the person you're victimizing. I've been over here minding my fabulous ass business on private motherfucking jets, living my fucking life in auditions, doing me. I don't want to know you people in real life. I don't. Just giving a little, just giving you bitches a little bit, just giving y'all a peephole view, baby, has been enough. I know I'm everything. I'm everything to everybody. That's why you have to love me or you gotta hate me because you can't love me. I know I'm everything. I tell y'all all the time, I don't get to have boundaries because my empathy, unfortunately, forces me to attract some of the most wounded ass people to ever exist. So when I tell somebody no, it's always going to end apocalyptically. When I put up boundaries, I'm always going to be punished for them. When I don't give people what they want, it's always going to go up in flames, because when you are an empath, you don't get to have a no card. You just don't. It's always going to be homicidal, girl. It's always going to be first 48, girl. You know, I don't get to do that. So niggas have always been trying to kill me, unalive me, destroy me, because they fucked it up, and I had the wherewithal to go on about my motherfucking life, and that was untakeable. Okay? Now, unlike other empathic people who sometimes get suckered back into proximity because they know how dangerous it is to say no, they know how dangerous it is to walk away, so they try to hold on to really fucked up ass people to keep all hell from breaking loose because they know what it's going to give. I don't practice that. I take my chances on all hell breaking loose. I take my chances on shit going kaboom. I take my chances. I just accept the consequences and repercussions. I'm not bullied into a relationship. I'm not bullied into proximity. We could have been okay. I wasn't allowed to get there organically because this person had a time in which they wanted me to respond. They had a time in which I needed to reciprocate. I was not allowed to genuinely and organically arrive at whatever conclusion made sense to me, because as soon as he decided time was up, as soon as he decided, then it was back to attempting to punish me and attempt to cyberbullying me into giving him what he wants. And to have the audacity to call another person a predator when you're the only one praying. Because I'm sitting over here perched and pretty, minding my business. I don't talk to you hoes. I don't whistleblow to you bitches. I don't request you bitches. No, nothing. I'm sitting over here orbiting, being a nucleus on my side of the multiverse. He got to decide what he is. Are you a CTV hater or are you a CTV associate? Because you don't get to have both. You don't get to be, can we be cool? Can we be cool? Can we be cool? Can we be cool? And then at the same time, throw shot. You got to figure out your left and your right. And then to make matters worse, look at the email itself. Look at the wording and the psychology. I called and apologized to Dr. J. I'm in a space where I can put the bullshit aside and have a mature conversation. If you go off acting like I'm begging for your attention, cow tongue and shit, then that would be fucked up. I got rid of all of my moderators who paid me to be toxic and to hate you. An hour later, I was paid to fall out with you by former moderators. Why did you think that there was any redeeming quality in you being an over 30-year-old ass man who constantly says out of one side of your neck, nobody controls me, nobody controls me, I can't be controlled, I can't be controlled, I can't be controlled, I can't be controlled, you can't tell me what to do, don't control me, I'm a fuck up, you control me. And then at the same breath, say, I'm controllable. You don't get to as a 30-something plus year old man who has a fully developed brain, who insists upon having total autonomy and agency over himself, get to conveniently blame other fucking people while you acted a plumb fucking fool on somebody who did nothing but be kind and communal to you. And if you were weak enough as a 30-plus-year-old bitch to let a bunch of other bald-headed, worthless, broke bitches with a wrench tell you about a motherfucker they don't have no proximity and access to about them, then you're weaker than I give you credit for. You need to stand in your shit. And you don't get to hide behind moderators and take accountability for what you sabotaged. Trying to assign your sins and transgressions to other motherfucking people is not it. And then you expect me to take this shit seriously when you keep being persistent when I'm telling you to stop trying to directly interact with me. So you're not respecting my boundaries. Then in your frail attempt to actually take accountability, you don't, because you blame your actions and your behaviors on everybody else. But it's called the donut show, not the donut and wrench holders. It's called the donut show, not the donut show and moderators. All of a sudden on accountability day, you're no longer someone who can't be controlled and who makes your own decisions. It's now this one and that one's fault. Miss me with the fuck shit. Please believe the shit you say to yourself and to your audience so that it can hopefully keep your ass away from me. You not my type of nigga in no way, shape, or form. I've been good on you. I am good on you. I'm good. But I don't understand what else I can say. And the reason why I think this is so powerful and why I wanted to speak out loud about this is because this is just another clear example of how people run their ass to the internet to intentionally lie, pander, who are really hurt people, who mad because they don't get to join Noah and his family in the goddamn ark. And now all of a sudden you trying to goddamn sink Titanic and you trying to goddamn crash this motherfucker into an iceberg because you can't be in the boat. This is just a prime example, girl, that people will do interviews, hit links, do whole fucking StreamYard tours, and the whole time nobody knows that this person is a pathological, full red-blooded motherfucking liar who's still calling the person they're slandering to this day. Who's still banging at the door of the person they're slandering to this day. And to expect anybody to really want to be in a relationship is fucking wild. To think that there's anything that has been demonstrated since I've walked away 8 months ago that would make me want to be reacquainted is wild. I actually enjoy watching you bitches suffer in my absence because I know what I walk away with when I walk away with me. And I ain't the only motherfucker who got the Midas touch, baby. Because Lester just called Larry last night and got blocked. Lester just called Larry 3 nights ago, bitch, and got blocked again. I ain't the only nigga with the Midas touch. Can't keep these hoes off you. I thought you was mad though. If you let them tell it, they mad, girl. If you let them tell it, they good. If you let them tell it, girl, they don't need you. I'm waiting for that to be proven. I'm waiting for it to be proven that you don't need me. I'm waiting for it to be proven that I'm irrelevant to you. I'm waiting. Patiently. You apologized at the top of the month, and it took you only a week to find an opportunity to jump out of the window and to be a hypocrite once again. Storm called me. Storm said, "You see this shit, CTV?" I said no, because I was live at the time that Vincent was doing his Q&A. So when I wasn't talking on the panel, I would go and peekaboo over to what was going on. And the obsession was real, especially for people who are supposed to be irrelevant. I'm trying to understand, what is it that, or why is it a motherfucker think that we need to be connected? Because I accepted the apology ages ago. I accepted it. I heard you. Okay. Why we need to be connected? You talking in the email, we could put, baby, the bullshit been done since I said goodbye. It ain't been no bullshit to put aside for me. You're the one in conflict. I'm not in conflict, baby. I disconnected from the conflict. And I've been at total peace, and I've been profoundly blessed ever since. There is no we. These people always do a we. I can put the bullshit aside. That would require you to pulling your ass over to a therapist's couch and having a mature conversation with your healthcare provider. A lot of you hoes don't need friends, you need help. And I'm clear about that. I used to think that people just needed a friend too. I used to think that people just needed a brother too. I used to think that too. I realized these hoes don't need a friend, baby. They don't need a lover, baby. These people need help. You can't even have a common argument and disagreement without it becoming fucking content. Me and Larry just got into it, 2-3 weeks ago. Hung up in my face and all. Called me back 15 minutes later, and we went on about our going on. Did you see that as fucking content? Did you see Larry rushing to the internet? Did you see CTV rushing to the fucking internet? This is why a lot of us influencers, at this point, it's hard for us to even want to get close to anybody. Because everybody in actuality only getting close to you in order to have a fucking moment. And as soon as people ain't happy, ain't satisfied for one reason or a fucking another, then here we go now. The people that I'm in connection to, in real loving relationship to, our issues don't define us. We navigate our issues with sanity and with maturity and with love. We don't sell each other out. We don't sell each other down the fucking river. We don't turn every moment of tension or opposition into something that has to be made into social media fodder. That's not what people do who are truly interested in being in substantive relationship to one another. And I appreciate all of the content creators who I have great relationships to today, because a lot of those content creators are my friends first, and my social media peers second, not the other way around. And I don't want to be connected to people who are not clear about that. A lot of these hoes are really trying to be the alter ego that they present on social media, and they don't separate fan fiction from fact. They actually are conflating themselves with the actual characters they play. And yes, social media makes it very difficult to be in relationship to other people who are also doing social media, but it is possible. And I know it because I'm in thriving fucking relationships all across the spectrum of social media with other people who happen to also be content creators. But you know the reason why it works is because people are not desperate. People are not using one another. People don't have ulterior motive. But most importantly, people were grounded in themselves before they even became friends to begin with, which is then reflected in the healthiness and the sustainability of the connections and relationships that they have. I've always had to be a responder to some shit on this bitch. Not a starter and not an instigator. Two things are working in opposition to Mr. Do-NAT. And the first thing is, you did not demonstrate a value to me when we were acquaintances. And the second thing is, you did not demonstrate a value to me when we weren't acquaintances. So I have no choice but to conclude that you are, in fact, just a piece of shit. Because if you fucked up on the front end, the back end was your opportunity to make up the difference. If you had fucked up the opportunity when it was afforded to you on the front end, once you were on the outs, that was then your opportunity to show me what you were working with. And you did nothing but sustain being a goddamn turd from beginning to end. So the only thing that I can tell you is believe the delusions of grandeur in your narcissistic personality B type brain, so that you can use the things and the lies that you tell and convince yourself to stay the fuck away from me. I don't understand, but I do understand, but I don't understand, but I do understand. I don't talk about you. I don't give a fuck. I have peace. I want you to have peace. Or just go ahead and beg for my fucking forgiveness like you really fucking want to. You know, I mean, you can decide. You know, you can either play the fuck CTV game, or just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off and pull the goddamn curtains back and just publicly beg at the hem of my garments for forgiveness like you're doing privately. You know, only you will know what will make you, what will set you free. You know, the scripture says the truth shall set one free. I'm not like these other content creators that you grift off of and attempt to pander to because you're looking for a click and a view and an extra subscriber. Okay? I'm not weak enough to have you out here calling me a scammer, bitch, and think that we're going to reconcile. I'm not weak enough, bitch, to have you out here talking your shit and then think that I'm sorry is going to lead to an association. But once again, I understand why you believe in that methodology, because that's what happens, because most of the hoes on this platform are weak as fuck. They don't have the ability to be a one-man army. They need to opt up. They can't stand alone. They always need a fucking crowd. It's only been one bitch and one bitch only who been able to swing and motherfucking bang and be a one-man fucking army, and that's me, bitch. I don't need 12 hoes on a panel. I don't need a bunch of enabling ass moderators. I don't need no motherfucking cosign from there, bitch, from south to north, east to motherfucking west. When I got a problem with you motherfucking hoes, I know how to direct the problem to you hoes and line you motherfucking bitches up. Bitch, I'm not big gums, ho. You don't get to throw roach water in my fucking face and swing on me and attempt to publicly embarrass me, and then I call into your show, bitch, and do a photo op with you. See, I understand. See, it's dumb hoes who convince y'all that the rest of us is built like that. It's dumb frail assholes who convince y'all that the rest of us set up like that. So I understand why y'all think that method is effective, and why y'all can do the most with the expectation that you're going to be able to go into yesteryear and go over the hump into the sunset with one another. Okay, bitch, well, it's a new sheriff in town, ho, and I'm going to set a new precedence on this motherfucker. Because when you got weak ass hoes like that, who don't have the kahunas to look a weaker bitch in the face when they see them on site in LA and tell them to keep that same fucking energy, but instead, bitch, can somebody capture this Kodak moment for he and I? I get it. When you can spend months terrorizing a bitch, getting other people to lie on a person, threaten to stalk them all around California, to the point to that motherfucker gotta go live and talk about how they fear for their fucking life, and they are exploring their motherfucking options, but they convert an ass whooping into a friendship. I get it. Because you've been able to get away with bullying a bitch into submission. You've been able to get away and successfully bully hoes into aligning with you and being associated with you. You've allowed these other weak ass hoes to convince you that the rest of us on this motherfucker is built soft and real noodly in the middle like that. So I get why you emotionally demented ass demonstrative bitches actually think that y'all can do the things y'all do and still work things out and go on to have a better day with the people y'all go out of y'all way for no reason at all to disrespect. And it's because there's too many of these weak assholes giving y'all a pass and resting in their femininity and willing to go back to domestic violence. And so you think every bitch gonna put up with a knot on their motherfucking head as a result of the previous 19 who did. I understand the expectation. Well, I'm making up with no bitch. And I don't give a fuck how mad a bitch get, how devious a bitch get, how angry a bitch get, how much shit a bitch talk. Bitch, there will be no association because I said so. And you gonna have to live with it, bitch. Y'all got any questions? Y'all got any motherfucking questions? And if you're in the building, thumbs up, honey. Because, see, I can let these bitches talk shit because I know what they about in real life. It's easy, baby, for me to let these bitches just yabba dabba do all day, every day, all week, every month, all month long, bitch. Because I know how weak these hoes are, and I know how desperate and how pressed they are to be back in coven with a bitch in real life. In real life. Bitch, I'm the baddest pooch on the block, bitch. Can't no nigga live without me. And ain't no nigga gonna live without me. Once you get a whiff, bitch, that's it. That's all, girl. Spell cast it forever. And it's what these hoes do. Lester still calling Larry, and this influencer still want to be friends while doing all that pussy popping and coochie popping and bussy thrashing for the audience, girl. And then you wonder why you can only sell out the Apollo Theater and not the Madison Square Garden. And that's why a lot of people, that's why a lot of viewers don't even take these hoes seriously, girl, because they see it. Hoes be mad as hell, dox each other, drag each other parents, drag the goddamn HIV out of each other's bodies, and then, you know, they're back a happy family. 48 hours later, girl, you gotta be fucked up. That's only for desperate hoes, bitch. And, you know, I feel so bad for these hoes who really need friends, girl. Y'all need friends so bad, bitch, that y'all will allow a bitch to put their hands and feet on you, bitch, drag you, dox you, disrespect you, dishonor you, bitch, and you gonna sit there and get cozy with a bitch, you bitch. Bitch, you a weak bitch. A frail bitch. A pussy bitch. A no man, no sperm, no testosterone ass bitch. You a bitch, bitch. You hoes that fucking desperate on this bitch, bitch? Really? Really? You hoes ain't got it that bad, girl? Really? Really? Any motherfucking questions? What do you want from me? What's going on, 8 with the 24? Let me scroll through these comments and see what it's giving. Dion says, drop mic. Don't, yeah, it's all in the, let me see. The voicemails, girl. Because while the girl was up there calling me a predator months ago, girl, talking about I'm the one buying her dick pictures, she's the one calling my phone, girl, asking me in the middle of the night, am I playing in this pussy? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But I'm the one who wanted you. But do I got my hands in this pussy? Mm-hmm. Let me see. Girl, I got so many of y'all men's. Oh, that's on my phone. Wait a minute. I got the wrong phone, bitch. I got two phones. Let me see here. I'm the one that wanted you to bitch, girl, in your unholy of dreams, girl. Okay? Because first of all, bitch, my niggas are six-figure niggas. My niggas are top tax bracket ass niggas. My niggas are 25,000 square foot ass niggas. Those my type of niggas, nigga. Okay? 10 inches or longer ass niggas. Well built and successful legacy having ass niggas. Niggas who came into the world to make history, not to make an appointment with the child support office. Okay, girl, on what avenue and standard do you become my type? We see who pressed. Let me find this grid. Let me find this bitch. And once again, had a bitch just let me, just let a bitch breathe down. I might would have thrown a bitch a bone. Can a bitch breathe? Give me room, please. Paparazzi at me every day if I piss or sneeze. Goddamn. Can a bitch have some time to think about it? Bitch, can I think about it? Can I think about whether I want to sign your friendship contract, bitch? Let me see what this weak ass hoe's voicemail is in my motherfucking phone. Somewhere to the back of the goddamn bus. Hold on. Cause I got two. Let me see. Is it up in her? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Damn, girl, I got so many voicemails from this girl. It's ridiculous. Yikes. Hold on. I got other voicemails for some of these weak ass hoes too on the internet I don't fuck with. Let me see. Let me scroll, honey. Let me scroll. Let me see here. It's in a live stream though. It's in one of them live streams, girl. I can't find it. I got so much shit. I'm the goddamn receipt king, girl. Hold on. Let me see here. I wonder if this is it. Hold on, y'all. Let me listen to something real quick. Hold on.
Is you playing in your booty? Is you playing in your booty?
Now, why would you want to be calling a predator at 12:25 a.m. at night, asking a predator if they're playing in that booty? Why? Because I thought I was the one buying dick pics and interested in you sexually. I thought I was the pusher.
Is you playing in your booty?
Somebody got to make it make sense, girl. Okay? I just be coming to dance for y'all. That's it. He could go far, but he self-sabotages. Dang, he was stalking. That's right, Make. I never seen a person make so many enemies wet to where they want to come. That part. He emailed me about some stuff from last summer. I was like, dude, hold on, what? 8 with the 24? He's always trying to twist things around. It's crazy. He knows darn well he's the crazy one. What did he email you? What made him email you? I didn't even know you was out here in these streets like that. 8 with the 24. What I can say about the bitch is that he's consistently dysfunctional across the board, baby. Okay? Just line up all the victims, girl. Shada says, creeper. What's going on, Derek? Hey, boo. Oh, he done left me alone because he don't even have the ability to actually interfere with me. You know, I just thought it was a gag when I happened to go through my spam and thought it was a key. And once again, I just want to show the internet, girl, these hoes are playing reindeer games all the time. Spinning narratives, girl, running the record up. Honey, that's what they do. Okay, that's what they do. Then I think, remember last year when I had put one of the other tired ass ex-members of the Four Kings on blast, girl, where that girl also was a weak girl and caught herself trying to op up with this bitch here, and then this bitch here end up exposing that girl for the op up, honey, because that girl once again could not fight her battle with King Jives and tried to weaponize my mentor and friend, and then also could not also stand in the paint when it came to me and went and tried to recruit this weak asshole. Like, what's she supposed to do, bitch? What was she supposed to do, bitch? Are you dumb? Weak. Everywhere. Weak. Like, what's she supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to talk shit, bitch. Wow. I had no idea that I was supposed to become undone as a result of you talking shit. It's even more weird that you thought the expectation was that I would even hear any of the shit that you talked. Because as we can see, bitch, I'm booked and busy. You hoes have to email me and end up in spam for me to remember that you hoes are even alive. You know, some of us got shit to do. You hoes are weak and weird. Shout out to St. James for what St. James sent to my DMs. Because pussy assholes still out here being fake, while super chatting their favorite content creators, but making sure that they send all disparaging comment about their favorite content creator to other influencers to spread and perpetuate about them. Now, if somebody can tell me what is the point of sending your hard-earned money to someone while in the background attempting to sabotage them by secretly spreading slanderous content about them, and tell me that that's not a sign of mental illness. Never, bitch. I'll show a bitch though, quick. But you know what? If a bitch dumb enough to be used, bitch, I'll use too, ho. Because I can live with you being a slimy bitch, long as you continuing to run that motherfucking super chat up. You can spread all the motherfucking misinformation you want, bitch. But what you also doing is sending that $200 motherfucking dollars to Griff, bitch, and to be seen, bitch. See, it's a way to use a fake hoe who oppressed and desperate to be seen asshole at that. he was stalking me with troll accounts, then tried to say I was lying. He hit my leg. What? Hold on. What the? How he even found out who your lady was? I must have been living under a rock. I done missed everything. What? When did this happen? 8 with the 24? He was stalking me with troll accounts, then tried to say that the nigga goofy now. The nigga not only he gonna make a trillion variations of his own accounts, but he also gonna create a account of you to attempt to impersonate you, to act like you over there communicating with him, honey. He done did this with Pam Esquire. He done did it with me. Girl, but see, the good thing about having a pattern as a content creator is people know who does what. So because I don't really migrate and I don't pussy pop and I don't socialize like that on social media, like if you're not over here, we just really don't, I mean, if you're not over here, then you're just not over here. I don't really be in other people's spaces like that. So because that's my pattern, that's what snatches the credibility out of me being in your chat, because I'm not in nobody's chat, including my ops. I don't have a history. I don't have a pattern of windmilling for myself from the comment section. And matter of fact, bitch, I would never do such a thing because I already know that I'm at a disadvantage. Why would I be in anybody's chat windmilling and attempting to stand up for myself, knowing that them hoes can send me to Block Nation? I would never even give the bitch a satisfaction of blocking me. Bitch, I'm never showing up to begin with. I'm not hitting no link. I'm not going on your turf and your territory, bitch, where you got first dibs. I would never put myself in such a predicament. And that's also why these hoes be mad, baby, because see, they can't really get their licks like they want to, because unlike these other weak ass content creators who always windmilling for themselves and always, trying to hit the link and trying to defer and to deflect on narratives and all of that, and then they get further embarrassed and shamed and put in their motherfucking place by a bitch who don't like them to begin with. See, them hoes don't get to do all that with me. They get even more mad, girl, because they know that they're never going to catch me in their comment section or put it up on their StreamYard or anything. They get even more. Y'all saw the bitch earlier talking about drop the link in your dreams, girl. In your dreams. I know you want it. That ain't what come with your Happy Meal, bitch. Oh, you hosts will never, ever get the opportunity. Ever in life. Bitch, you are to remain silently in your place, bitch, and talk shit. You don't get to talk to me. You don't get to communicate with me, bitch. Not now, not ever. He must have went through my social media accounts or something, told my lady, now my ex, I was cheating. What? So you started off as a supporter, or you started off oppositional with oh boy. See, this is why you need to be hitting the link with trying to give me pieces of fucking information from the goddamn chat. I need the full layout. Meet the real 007. Yes, she scrambled brains anyway, though, just crazy. 8 with the 24 needs to hit the link, honey. I need the origin story. Now he doesn't have a job with them 284 subscribers. He makes them feel like he is their friend and he shames and humiliates them. Child, I just sat back and observed. And while I'm here, girl, I felt conflicted because somebody had sent me another content creator's video, and this person too has had a very turbulent, dysfunctional relationship to DO-NAT. And, you know, they done did each other in, girl, went back and forth. And then apparently they had a come to Jesus meeting. And then this particular content creator came to LA and then begged DO-NAT to hang out. And then while they were pooched up under the moonlight, this content creator who had already been portrayed, had already been slandered to death, had already seen all of the worst aspects of DO-NAT, decided in the heat of the night to apparently convey a deep, dark secret to him. And then apparently, from what I gathered from the commentary, is that DO-NAT kept, I guess, alluding to the secret and making it known that something was communicated to him, etc. So eventually, DO-NAT found some reason to be angry and upset, and then jumped out of the window and blurted this thing out. And then this content creator is sitting in the video talking about how hurt, I'm so hurt, I'm so hurt. I just don't understand the last few. I'm so surprised. I'm just so shocked. I just don't. And I'm just like, stupid nigga, how you figure? He won't fuck your best friend and your sister, then lie to ya, and then screw ya, and get mad if his homeboys do ya. Oh, he's a nigga, don't let him fool ya. They all dogs, that's what they do ya. Like, are you dumb, bitch? First of all, who the fuck just turns into a damn open diary the first day of making up with a raggedy bitch? You wasn't gonna give it a week, bitch. You wasn't gonna give it 6 months, girl. Before you got back fruiting in the booty with this nigga. Who does that? Now you done called yourself trying to entertain restraining orders and then goddamn lawyers on the damn thing and talk about being afraid for your damn life, bitch. And then you thought that this was the person that you could share something sensitive and vulnerable. Girl, you can't make this. Yeah. Yo, you can't make this type of shit up. You can't do it. It's extreme all across the board, girl. It's a shit show, bitch. I can't take none of these hoes seriously, girl. And that's why I don't want nothing to do with who I ain't got nothing to do with, girl. They can have it, baby. You have your personality, girl. Have your act, girl. Have it, baby. Okay? CTV good on it, bitch. Because I don't understand. I don't understand. Right. They make up almost these toxic homoerotic ass relationships. Like, can people just go ahead and suck some dick already? Like, hey, niggas just go ahead, girl, and have condomless sex like y'all want to, girl. Can somebody just go ahead and cut the damn tension in the kitchen, girl, with a dick? Can somebody finally bring the pussy to the knife fight? Because it's just given to me a lot of homoerotic hypertension in the middle. And I just want hoes to go ahead and fuck the dog shit out of each other and get it over with already. So a bitch can stay up out of my goddamn DMs and emails. Say the fuck up out of my goddamn spam folder, baby. Okay, I guess that's just an alternative crease, baby. It's the center down the middle. Somebody need to go ahead and take one for the team, baby, and push it out on this nigga. I'm making a call to all content creators, bitch, because I know you fucking hoes are in the damn bushes. I know you nosy ass, weird ass hoes are hoverboarding, girl. All you bitches who got an issue, can one of y'all go ahead and take one for the team, bitch, and push it out on this hoe so the rest of us can have an opportunity, girl, to lead the plantation? Girl, just tell me the price, bitch. Tell me the tab, because I paid the last hoe to get the fuck on. She got her refund, girl. Okay, so we can auction this thing off, girl. We can, let's come to the table, negotiate some terms, some prices, bitch. Whatever it takes. Girl, somebody needs to push it out and get it over with already. CTV, you got him curled up in people. I am not laughing at it. Look, I'm just exposing y'all to the reindeer games, bitch. Don't let these hoes get out here and convince you that they as mad as they is, girl, and that they as hurt as they is, girl, and that they as violated as they is, girl. Okay? I'm just exposing the fourth wall, girl. This is like season 8 Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion, bitch. Phaedra Park, Portia Williams, Candy, Carlos King breaking the fourth wall, girl. Showing y'all the real deal. See, that's why I don't be out here falling for the okie dokie, bitch. I know too much about the way fuck shit be pussy popping, girl. Okay? I know how sick and demented and grifty these motherfucking hoes is, girl. And y'all be seeing it too with y'all own eyes. These hoes let a bitch do everything under the sun to them and have the audacity to be besties skipping the loo. Only to be putting each other back in jail 2 weeks later. And y'all still be getting out here taking all the bullshit seriously? Lester just had to be blocked again night before last, girl. What you call it for? Girl, I thought it was mission accomplished. Keanu Reeves, Bruce Willis. All you can do is laugh, girl. It's pure entertainment. It's pure entertainment. Oh, and I know who you're talking about. I hate talking on panel. You need to come up. I was always on an up. I couldn't stand him. He used to threaten women I was cool with. Wow. I done missed it all, y'all. I feel like I've been living under a damn rock. I've been missing all the good shit, bitch. Over here minding my business and hoes all up in my goddamn spam folder, bitch. Well, I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody want to come up. Hold on. Do I feel like being bothered tonight? I'm gonna drop the link for you 8 with 30 because because you out here too deep in it to not be hitting panels, my nigga. You out here getting stalked, harassed. These niggas breaking up your happy home. You already done did your walk of passage, baby. You too outside at this point to still be shook and scared and hit the motherfucking light, my nigga. You in here now. I'm about to drop the link, y'all, for Mr. 2484, so he can come up here and tell us all his damn business and tell us how these people done fucked up his damn relationship. Cause baby, you gotta tell the truth, baby. Hoes gonna tell lies, but. And yes, I put witchcraft and voodoo and hoodoo on that motherfucking bitch. Yes, I stuffed him in a goddamn freezer, bitch. Yes, I buried the cow's tongue in the frozen Aquafina bottle with the magical binding tape with goddamn verses and curses inscribed on it into the backyard. Yes, I did it, bitch. And in the words of Silly Ho, until you do right by me, bitch, every motherfucker clicking of you gonna be a struggle, bitch. Until you do right by me, bitch, every motherfucking hot topics, bitch, gonna fall in the hundreds of views, girl. Until you do right by me, bitch, every cash app gonna fall under $5, you grifted, bitch. Until you do right by me, bitch, you always gonna have an allergic reaction to condoms, bitch. Okay? Until you do right by me, there will never be another Blatino that you able to have push it out on your motherfucking dick at the top of an Airbnb staircase. Until you do right by me. I see that y'all must feel complete, bitch. Because ain't nobody hit the motherfucking link. So I guess we done concluded, girl. So all in all, let me just reiterate. I accept your apology for the kabillionth fucking time. There's no problem. There's no beef in the Middle East. I have no interest. I'm just going to move on. There is nothing there's no bullshit to put aside. I mean, this nigga was literally doing whole polls on his community wall talking about who should I make up with, who should I be friends with on YouTube, and had the audacity to have me as an option. And I'm so glad that I got the least amount of votes, bitch. I definitely had to do voodoo that day, bitch. Okay? Nobody want to see it, girl. Nobody want to see me and you as a thing, as in a YouTube ship. And I know nothing, girl. They actually prefer you to exist where you exist at, and for me to exist where I exist at. Okay? I accept the apology. There's never going to be a connection. You did not allow that to be possible. You wanted to control everything, honey. What I did, where I went to, who I did it with. You want to control when I answer, how I answer. You have your energy is too rapey. You got real rapey energy. You like to take from bitches. Like you be on your Kenneth Petty shit. I done said verbally to stop fucking trying to communicate directly with me. You have your constitutional rights to have an opinion about me, to sit on your platform every day and talk about me, to go live until you're blue in the face about me, to come to whatever thoughts and feelings and expressions you desire to. But you are illegally contacting me because I have made it clear through my own actions and I have stated out of my own mouth that I am not giving you consent to directly engage me. And this is for the billionth fucking time. Why are we 2024 February, the month of love, bitch, and here you is in the spam. It's no, R. Kelly. No, Kenneth Petty. No. I done said no in French. I done said no in English. I done said no in Ebonics, bitch. I done said no in AI. I done said no in sign language. I done drew motherfucking no. I done lip synced motherfucking no, bitch. I done flipped, dipped, reverse, and resent no in so many motherfucking variations, bitch. Stop calling me in the middle of the night, bitch. Asking me, am I playing in this pussy you never gonna get to push out? It's no, Jeffrey Epstein. It's no, Donut Cosby. It's no. No, 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 no. But I know why you want me to say yes. But it's no. I know why you want me to say yes. But it's no. N-O, no. Your money isn't long enough. Your dick don't dick enough. Your brain don't brain enough. And your click and your view don't view enough. I fuck with niggas who know how to attract donations, not beg for them. Okay? I don't do beggars. I don't do grifters. Okay, so stay in your motherfucking little Krabby Patty at the bottom of Bikini Bottom, bitch. Okay? And live and deal and make peace with the goddamn Krusty Krab, girl. Okay, and you and your little butterfly ass fans, girl. Find y'all another part of the sea to swim in, bitch. Because it's no, now, and forever. So y'all have officially heard the no, bitch, okay? So anything from this point on, girl, is rape. Anything from this point on, girl, is rape. I done made it clear. I done once again reinstated to this motherfucker to stop trying to connect with me. Time ain't gonna make it happen. Begging ain't gonna make it happen. Tears ain't gonna make it happen. Publicly apologizing isn't gonna make it happen. Anything from this point forward is considered rape. Okay? You are intrusive. You are predatorial. And at this point, bitch, it's criminal. I told you to stop trying to make direct contact with me several different times in several different ways. You can talk about me all you want. What I've asked you to do is stop attempting to contact me. If there's anything that dries the pussy up more than a weak nigga, it's a begging nigga. Bitch, you supposed to be making me want you. Not the other way around. I got shit to do. Hope you guys have a great night. I'll see you guys for a Friday night explosive, riveting live stream. Where my boy at? Hold on. 8 with the, hold on. 8 with the 24. Is it 8 with the 84? 8 with the 24? Nigga, you need to email me or something and tell me the story, because now you done got me fascinated and interested in the things, okay? You had to deal with a lot, all right? Good night.